Hi everyone, this is VenicioKriStylz.
Hey, TK all day, and we're TKs in the Bay. So, KY, what do you want to talk about?
We're going to be talking about WWE live events. We both attended two different events this past week, and which one did you attend, Ronaldo?
So, I attended Smackdown and on October 17th. Yeah, it was awesome. This is my third live event. I did WrestleMania when it was in Levi Stadium, and then back in 2000, I attended when they visited Tacoma Dome. So there's been a lot of gaps between my events.
Definitely our first event since the shutdown, so it's kind of fun to come back into the live event.
Yeah. So I got lucky enough. The prices dropped like crazy, so I was third row for mine. So you can spot me in some
on
of
the hard cam.
You could spot me while watching Smackdown.
Yeah.
So
I was pretty happy for you for that. I'm like, oh, there he is. So
I sat a couple seats away. I was chatting up with this guy, and he was like decked out, Ulafala. He had the Rock belt, and I was just like, hey man, like you do attend a lot of these? And he goes, oh yeah, like I attend a lot of these. And then it turns out he's one of the Uso like cousins.
He's one of the Fatu family.
Yeah. So his cousin is Zilla. Because I told him, I was born in Houston. He's like, oh, do you listen to my cousin's podcast, Zilla? And I was like, oh, no, like, I don't, but, like, I know of him. But, yeah, he was like, whenever, so he gets brought around to different events, and then they just sit him wherever there's a spot available. So he was like, I'm not even sure these are the seats that they were given to me. They just said, like, dude, just sit anywhere. Whenever the MFTs came out, he got super excited. Whenever Fatu came out, like he was going crazy. So
that's awesome.
It was cool to see one of the many. I'm sure they have like cousins around the globe. So a rundown of what happened at SmackDown for me. It started off with a dark match. It was Montez Ford versus Kit Wilson. And that was fun. Cheering with the Street Profits.
Oh, yeah, with the cups and everything, right?
Yeah. I had no cup, but
I hope he gets a singles push pretty soon because he's good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's super talented. And then it went into like the live version that you see on TV, and so Cody came out and was talking about, and so they mentioned that the Fatu versus Drew McIntyre later that night was going to be for the number one contender. And then the first match was awesome because it was Zaruka versus Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair for the women's tag team championship. And so you can hear the crowd like calling out NXT, for Zaruka. And yeah, they showed out. Like that was so good.
I they showed a lot of respect after that match because like they shook hands and everything. That was nice.
I hope they get called up to the main roster together because it kind of had. I thought recently there was a little bit of rift between the two, so it looked like that was going to be the cause of Soul coming up by herself. But again, I hope they come up together because I think they're a fun tag team. Duo.
And they definitely need more women's tag teams in general for the title holders to contend with. So I get you.
Yeah, but their personalities are so different. It works really well. Then it went into one of the. I mean, it might go down like one of the all-time best matches was Sami Zayn. Well, Sami Zayn had his open
challenge.
It looked open challenge. Yeah, the loudest pop for Ilya Dragunov.
Yeah.
Like welcome back, man. He shaved, like he has a new look, neck tatted up, looked like he was hitting the gym. He looked much bigger, and yeah, I'm a fan of his entrance. You know, with the orchestra and stuff, and it was such a good match. Like, I honestly was not expecting him to win because he had just got back. I mean, he was still wearing a brace. It was such a good match, and for him to win was such a surprise because I think this is only the second time ever that somebody has come back from a long break, like, you know, an injury to win a belt.
Yeah.
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 I forgot when the last one was, but I think this is only second time ever.
Yeah. I think maybe Becky when she came back on SummerSlam, but that was I think that was the last time I can remember from injury. Not sure if she was actually injured. Oh, came back. No, she came back from being pregnant.
Yeah.
It's a different thing.
Yeah. That's not an injury or.
That's not injury.
So after that match, so what happened was, this is when I left my seat because during the commercial breaks for TV, they'll like show on the board like, "Hey, go grab your, you know, your limited edition shirt that's only here." And so the merchandise table where I was at was set up terribly because it was super long. So it was broken up into two sections, and I couldn't see what was on the far end. I could only see what was in front of me, and in front of me was American Nightmare stuff, John Cena stuff, and so that's all. And RKO shirts. So that's what I could see mainly on my side. And I even asked her, I was like, "Hey, do you have any other San Jose specific shirts?" And she's like, "I mean, whatever you see is what it is, you know." So on the screen during the commercial break, they showed the Fatu shirt that collab with the Sharks. And I was like, no! So I like ran out my seat after the Dragunov win.
Yeah.
I ran out of my seat. I jumped in 3 lines. So the first line was the line I originally was, but they had sold out completely of that shirt. So then I walked to the opposite side of the arena, and there were 2 other places that were selling merch. And so the line that I started waiting at looked pretty decent. Like, there was still the Fatu shirt on the wall. So then I waited in that line. Like, no joke. Like, the person in front of me got the last medium shirt. Like, because they pulled it off the mannequin. Like, because it was on a like half bust. And so they pulled, I was like, no! And so I had to go to the 3rd line, and the 3rd line was insane. Like, it was so long. So unfortunately, I got stuck in that line for a match and a half. So I missed out on the tag team match, which was Los Garzas versus Motor City Machine Guns. So I missed out on that. And then the Tiffany Stratton promo, she didn't come out, but I can hear her music pop, and so I missed out on those 2 things. So I was able to get the shirt
on the 3rd place.
In that 3rd long line. Luckily, like that long line, like I finally got up to the front, and the only shirts they had were medium in that shirt. So I lucked out on that one. But then, so I went back to my seat, and as I was coming down, I was like, wait, why is Cody Rhodes fighting Drew McIntyre? So, like, I was totally lost when I was walking down to my seat. Because it's like Cody Rhodes in his, like, regular street clothes. Like, you know, wearing his loafers, wearing his button-up shirt, and then he's fighting Drew McIntyre. So I was so confused. I was like, wait, where is Fatu? So I was totally lost when I finally got down to my seat. But it was to the point where, like, I caught enough of it where, like, I even caught the spillover when it came out of the ring, and then Cody knocked him out with the title belt. So that was in front of my seats, so that was cool to see like all that action happening right in front of me.
Oh,
So there was that, and then after that one, they went over to obviously that closed off the show for TV, and then for us they continued two more dark matches. One was Natalia versus Ivy Nile of American Made. Yeah, so that was funny because Natalia knows how to work the crowd. So she when she does her entrance, she says hi all the way around the first few rows, and then while Ivy now is doing her coming for her intro, Natalia is yelling out to the crowd, "Tell her you suck!" And so like the whole crowd was like, "You suck" to Ivy now, and I felt like half bad, but at the same time like not really because obviously American Maids are heels.
yeah.
But but yeah, it was Ivy now played it really well. She looked annoyed, and then yeah, so she plays the heel really well. And then the last match that they did was Grayson Waller versus Sheamus, and so that was good. Like Grayson Waller knows how to put on a show. Like
yeah,
I think
everyone loves Sheamus.
Oh, and Sheamus, like obviously his is always a banger. But like Grayson Waller's athleticism is almost like Montez Ford's athleticism. So like he's fun to watch, and he sells really well. But yeah, on video I was able to capture the 10
got the slaps on the chest.
So yeah, so the cool thing after that, so that was the last match, and that was a dark match. Sheamus took his time saying hi to all the fans, and all the fans just came down, and he was like taking selfies, he was signing stuff. So Sheamus was
he's beloved.
Yeah.
He's
awesome, oh my god. He's such a great person. He gives his time to the fans and stuff. So that was cool.
Yeah, he understands that the fans are a reason why he's still around. So
yeah. So that's how it ended. I didn't know what to expect. Like again, this is my first taping in a while, and it was so much fun. Like chanting. I brought my yeet hands, like my foam hands. So unfortunately, I couldn't really use that because there was like no moment to. But yeah, it just being able to, sing Cody Rhodes' name,
Cody Rhodes,
cheering for Sheamus, and then saying banger after banger, and then the Street Profits, that was fun. So yeah, it was super interactive, like definitely worth going. But again, I lucked out because I waited, like the prices dropped for the third row from what I heard behind me. They were saying that the seats on Monday were $1,000, and then by the time I purchased it, I purchased it on Friday. Like remember I was talking to you like
you texted me. I was like, hey, I'm going.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if I'm going. The day before I was like, I don't know if I'm going, and then the day of, like I looked at the tickets, I was like, that is hard to be. So I got it for $250.
Row 3.
Yeah, row 3, $250. Yeah.
Yeah. That's like a steal. Did you get to keep a chair? No.
No. You had to. The chairs were VIP, and they even checked. Like they checked your ticket to see if you're VIP, and then they were cutting something off the chair to confirm that it's you could take it away. So yeah. So I don't know how that worked, but you had to have a VIP ticket to keep your chair. But my chair was not mine was just a steel chair.
Okay.
Yeah. So
they could have taken your chair in the sweat, hit you with it.
Yeah. So that was my experience at Smackdown. KY, where'd you go?
Well, I went to Sacramento for Monday Night Raw. So this was at the Golden One Center, the home of the Kings, and this is the first match I've been to since the pandemic. I think the last time I went to a match was SmackDown in February of 2020. Then the next month, everything shut down. So it's nice to be back in the arena. My seats were not as good as yours. I was probably way up there, and the acoustics in the Golden One Center is not that great because I couldn't hear any of the promos. But when I got there, they already were into the main event dark matches. So the dark matches I had, I think it was American-made tag team versus the Americanos. I think so. Grande Americano was there. I don't, and then there was a Lyra Valkyria match as everyone was getting settled. I don't remember who her opponent was, but yeah, she was doing that. All her working the crowd with her music, which is it was really cool.
Does she have the wings? I like it when she comes out with the wings.
She does have the wings.
Nice.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Yeah.
And then of course, I heard rumblings that something was going to happen with the World Heavyweight title. Oh, he's probably going to vacate. So I was really hoping for Seth to come out and hand the belt off. So of course, the first segment in the television was the Vision coming out with the title belt. So the Braun Breaker was holding the World Heavyweight title. This guy right here, and I think one of my favorite parts was like when he said "say please" and you wouldn't give it to the general manager. I'm like, that was a good line, and I could see what they were going with. And then after that, they announced that we were going to get the battle royale to get the number one contender to fight against CM Punk. That was kind of cool. So I wasn't expecting that we're going to get a big battle royale. And so the first actual match was Dragon Lee and AJ Styles versus the Judgment Day. And apparently, Judgment Day has not defended their titles. I think that
since July.
Yeah, and then it's only the second time they were actually defending their titles.
I don't understand that. How it sits with people. Obviously, they're focusing on other things, but that's more than 3 months of just it chilling.
Yeah, but I mean, I could see what they're trying to do. They're trying to create tension with the Judgment Day because, you know that Finn Balor is going to leave. He's gonna betray. Well, he's not making it. Well, Dominic is not really the best teammate in that stable. So I'm glad that eventually they need to just break that up and give him a good singles push because he's not being utilized because he's so good. So I'm hoping that Finn Balor gets a better shot.
Do you think he'll come back with his?
Oh, with the demon?
Yeah.
Well, the demon's always comes out during special events.
Yeah.
But I would love to see that version of Finn Balor, with his original music that he came out in NXT. The interaction when every time he did the bump, the hand gestures. And, I missed that. I'm glad that they did it on NXT recently when he came back, and he came out to his original theme music.
Yeah.
So of course that match goes on, and it was a really good match. Seeing two members of the Bullet Club fighting each other, both leaders at one point, and then I think my favorite part was he was about to do the Styles Clash on AJ.
Oh, yeah.
He reversed it to do the Styles Clash on him, and that's how he won the title.
Yeah.
And then him and Dragon Lee, got their titles, and I feel it was kind of like a thank you for being so awesome in the past couple of weeks, especially after the Cena match, because that was such a good match. Him and AJ and Cena, probably my favorite match I've seen in a while. So, yeah, and then I think there's a backstage stuff you can see on YouTube and Instagram, where they're trying to figure out their tag team name. Like, okay, this Phenomenal Dragons or Dragon Styles, AJ Lee. And I think AJ is like, no, I don't like that. I think someone else is using that, and I thought that was funny as heck. So, but everyone, I think even what's his name, Austin Creed, Xavier Woods. I think he did an Instagram thing where he's like, yeah, that tag team, AJ Lee. Everyone's calling him AJ Lee now. So I'm hoping that sticks. That's funny as heck.
Dude, that'd be so confusing. They can't keep that.
That's the whole point. I think that'd be funny as heck. And then let me see. The next match after that was Dominic Mysterio and Rusev. And apparently, I guess in the previous week, it was Dom versus
Rusev.
Versus Penta the previous week, and for the title, and then I think Rusev interfered, and now the same thing happened in this match where Penta interfered in the Rusev match and cost them the title. So I'm pretty sure that's leading up to Rusev versus Penta. That was a cool match, and it's just weird seeing people cheer for Dom now.
Do you think do you think he'll lose the AAA first or the Intercontinental?
I could see the Intercontinental going first, and then he's gonna hold on for dear life to the AAA Mega Championship. But
You think
I think the next time he tries to defend,
do you think he'll lose it to Dragon Lee?
I don't know.
Because that's the next.
Is he the next opponent?
Yeah.
Really?
For the for the AAA, it's Dragon Lee.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like if he's gonna lose it, I could see Finn messing with him and helping him lose it.
Oh yeah. I think 100%. Finn is going to be involved with losing one of the two belts for sure.
Well, yeah, one of the two belts will be because of Finn, and that's going to be declaring the rift.
But I think it has, because I mean, I guess Finn has showed up for the AAA.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah.
I remember him. I think against that Iguana Man guy.
Mr. Iguana.
Yeah, Mr. Iguana. That's his name. Sorry, AAA fans. I don't remember the name of that guy. Yeah. But yeah. Besides all that, the next match on the list was let me see. It was Maxine Dupree, who was from San Jose from Sacramento, so it was a big deal, versus the man Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
And it's the first time I've heard Becky come out with her new theme music. I do miss the old music, but I guess it didn't match to her persona now, her kind of heel Becky thing. But I'm pretty sure they're never gonna go back to that old glass kicker music that she had in the past, which I think was more iconic.
Yeah.
And the match was good. You could tell that Becky was definitely she's carrying the match to help Maxine look better than she is, because she's still learning to be a wrestler more than just a kind of like a valet, which she was originally. And yeah, I mean, of course, she still technically won the match because it was a DQ.
Yeah. So that's two matches she's won.
Technically, she's won two, and but she still technically won in her home, and it was nice to see everyone be excited to see Maxine, go for a championship. Yeah. And she did a suplex. I'm like, oh, all right, there you go.
Yeah.
And it was okay, but I was excited to see Stephanie Vakir. I mean, just seeing her against Roxanne Perez, and that was cool. I understand they were just trying to bring in the women's world title into the match, and it was a good match for the most part. And then what I wasn't expecting was the help from Nikki Bella at the end of the match. I'm like,
that felt random.
What is she? It was super random. I'm like, oh well, she has a house in Napa, so I guess she's happened to be in town to do that. I have a feeling she might go like heel on Vakir and try to get the championship. I don't think they're gonna ever put the strap on Nikki Bella though. So I mean, Stephanie's just too hot at the moment.
Yeah.
She's like, and she's like, I mean, what's it? The Devil's Kiss. I love that move. I'm like, oh my! Everyone was like, do it again.
Yeah.
Do it again.
One more time. One more time.
Exactly. And and then like after all that, I mean, in between matches, since like you said, like there was things that they would do during the commercial break.
Yeah.
So we did get a couple of during some of the breaks, we had people who were going to the battle royale at the end of the night. So we had one with Kofi and Grayson talking to I forget who the interviewer was, but they were just talking about how we're going to win, blah 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 blah. And then the one after that was Grande Americano. I think ever since he switched it from Ludwig, or he's Ludwig Kaiser now, right?
He's Ludwig and Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne, gosh, that's his name, yeah. But the original Grande Americano, Chad Gable, I feel like he was more mocking the whole luchador thing, but I feel like Ludwig Kaiser is actually, he's kind of elevating it, and people kind of like his rendition of Grande Americano versus Chad Gable's version. And I think it's kind of cool, even though, and he's actually learning Spanish a little bit.
Yeah.
He's playing the character a lot better than Chad Gable.
It was New Catch Republic.
Yes.
That's the current.
Then it's the other guy.
It's Tyler Bate.
Tyler Bate. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. It's just funny that those guys are underneath the masks, and none of them are Latino of any sort. So
I know.
But
it's gone on longer than I expected.
I thought after Chad Gable got hurt, I'm like, oh, they're gonna probably retire. Then he came out. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you could tell right away.
That was I mean, just physical comedy. That was a fun. Going from Chad Gable to Ludwig was
Yeah.
hilarious. Like,
I mean, because he's
and because
definitely taller.
it's supposed to be the same dude.
It's really good. I'm glad they don't say the whole like, oh, from the Gulf of America. I'm like, no, I'm glad they got rid of that.
Yeah.
And like now it's a little bit, it's more respectful of the luchador brand or style of wrestling.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, I'm curious to see what they do with him next. And if he's appeared in AAA, right?
Yes.
I can't wait for him to do more. I'm curious what else.
Because they're the reason why Dom has his championship.
That's right. That's why. I guess when they were like, coming into the battle royale, he did high
Because
five.
remember, he was the
the metal plate.
yeah, he put the plate, like he was supposed to put the plate, and then some, like the plate fell, and then Dom was able to get the plate and put it in his mask. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I could see them aligning it somehow. But yeah, even when they were going into the battle royale, um, yeah, like they gave each other a high five. I'm like, okay, so that they do have they're showing a little bit of that continuity there.
Well, that's definitely the rift between. That's a current reason why the rift is between Finn and Dom.
Yeah, it's been going on too long. They just need to just cut it already and start a new storyline. Cause
Yeah.
Judgment Day, like ever since since Rhea and what's his name left,
Damien?
Damian Priest, like yeah, I was like, yeah, they just need to cut that out already and just start something new.
Yeah, because
So,
they lose. I mean, the Judgment Day makes sense because of the Terror Twins. Like,
yeah,
that's that whole persona. But
yeah, and I thought it wasn't gonna work when they got rid of Edge, but like it actually thrived when it was just the four of them for a while. Yeah, so. And then, of course, the big thing was the battle royale to then determine the number one contender. And of course, on television they always showed a couple of the intros.
yeah,
And then, but we got a bunch of everyone had a long intro coming in. And of course, I was just excited to see the coming from the crowd, the day one, like whole everyone doing the yeet thing, and it was really cool seeing both of them come out. Although I had to kind of jump out of my seat to see because they were coming from my left or my right. I mean, and yeah, yes, that my friend's son had those lands, and it was really cool just to see it in person. And of course, now you got me all flustered with those lands. But yeah, I mean, like seeing everyone come out was really cool. It's kind of crazy. Some of those people just finished wrestling and they're coming back for the like Rusev, Dom, the Judgment Day.
has that ever happened?
Yeah, a couple of times. I mean, especially during like the Royal Rumble.
Because Sheamus had just done matches at my event, and then he did 2 matches at your event.
Yeah, and like he was definitely like I said, well liked. Well, everyone cheered when he came out. He did the slaps on the chest. I forget to who, but it was good. I mean, just seeing him wrestle was always fun. And of course, having CM Punk at least come out, that was nice to see him do his intro. It's the first time I've seen him since a house show that my dad took me to years ago. It was still his first run, and he had the spinner belt. And it was just cool to see him. And luckily he didn't get to wrestle or anything, but at least we saw him, so that was cool. And of course, we go through all that, and you could see that the betrayal on like Jimmy's face when he got pushed out.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling we're gonna get heel Jey Uso pretty soon.
Oh, that's already happened. That happened.
It's already happening. So
yeah. Him doing that sealed it.
Yeah.
Social media is like all about how many dislikes there are for him winning. Dude, that's exactly what the heel needs. Like,
yeah, he needs that kind of heat. And I have a feeling it's going to be. I think like Saturday night's main event. I think we're going to get CM Punk will finally get it.
Okay.
I feel the reason why, what's his name, or Jay's going to lose is because of his brother. So.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
He might not necessarily interfere, but he might cause a distraction.
Yeah.
And then, I'm just curious to see what that. I mean, like Saturday night's main events now become like a mini, like PLE without being a PLE. So, I mean, that was basically my experience. Besides, my seat's not being as cool as yours. it was still a pretty good experience. I definitely want better seats next time. But I try to go to the merchandise stuff, but like the lines, like you said, those lines are always super long, and like the only thing that was really of note were I think event shirts like for Monday and Raw 2025 yeah, I was their shirts. Those are the big things.
Oh, I saw that too. Yeah.
And then the Sacramento Kings like championship belt. So
mine was in SAP, so that's where the San Jose Sharks play hockey. So that's what the belt was on ours. It was a San Jose Sharks belt.
I wonder if I mean I guess they sell those belts. I think you could go to the Sharks like regular store and actually get that belt because I know like
yeah you can get them on the WWE shop or Fanatics.
Oh yeah, I mean like when I went to the Warriors at Chase, they have the WWE belt there too. So I mean because they're all Fanatics. So
yeah.
But yeah, I mean I wasn't able to get anything really. But were you able to get anything? I mean, what you said you got one shirt.
So I got the.
Oh yes, that is a dope shirt, by the way. The San Jose Nightmare. I have my old school Cody Bullet Club shirt.
So it was this one and the Fatu shirt. That's like the Sharks, and then there's something that I've been looking for, and they don't sell it outside of the events. And surprisingly, I don't see very many on eBay, so I've never been able to get my hands on it. But I got the big chain.
Yeah, that's dope, dude. So what is it made out of? Like, what is that? Like,
this is foam.
Oh, it's foam. Very cool.
Yeah, this is foam, and then this is plastic.
But it looks awesome. It looked really good on screen. We definitely need to go to an actual match together one of these days. That'd be fun.
Well, that's the thing. Like, remember I was telling you about Cosm in LA? I wanted to get one of these if we were gonna go to one. Like, I wanted to wear this. So.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad I got my hands on it.
That is really cool, man.
Because they had this version, and then a red one. It was a red chain link with the "You Can't See Me" logo.
I was hoping because you're doing the whole farewell tour for John
There's
Cena.
There's too much of that, man. Like every city basically has that.
I was hoping for like an SF one, like if they had like a Niners something belt, that would have been cool. But that's just me. So
yeah. But since you didn't get anything from the merch stores, like what were you rocking at Raw?
Oh yeah, well, speaking of The Rock, I was wearing trainers from Under Armour, like so it actually has the Brahma Bull on the back. It's Project Rock. I never had a reason to wear these except for when I work out or something, and like just because these are
those look too clean. You have not worked out in those.
No, I walked a dog. That's working out.
Dude, that's not. Trainers are not for outdoor walking. They're made for inside gyms.
Well, it was for the show, but then of course I got the Final Boss T-shirt.
Nice.
Which like the last time we wore this shirt, was we were still in Japan. So yeah, I remember we were at Star Wars Celebration and WrestleMania was happening. It's like at least wear the shirt.
Oh yeah.
So I was wearing this I think the Saturday of it, and of course I bought the belt, which is the one that was vacated.
Yeah.
I changed it by adding the Brahma Bull plates. So yeah. I'm holding it backwards. But yeah, there it is.
Dude, those are so expensive at the show.
Yeah, how much were they asking for it?
$650.
$650? I'm pretty sure I didn't pay that.
I'm pretty sure on WWE's website is not $650.
Yeah, because I waited for like all the discounts and I waited for like free shipping. I think I probably paid under $5 for this.
Yeah. They always the general ones always go on sale, like that one, the Undisputed, the ones that I don't ever see go on sale are the team ones, like the Sharks and the. Because I've been trying to get my hands on like a Mariners one or a Seahawks one, and those like never go on sale.
Yeah, I mean the belt I would want to get would be the Money in the Bank one because it has a green swoosh on it, and I would actually re-leather it on a black strap. Because like I think it would look cool. I mean, I just like the green strap, like the green swoosh instead of the red, and it's because it's different because you see the red swoosh. So I'm looking for slash So I want to get it re-leathered to be just a black belt, like a black belt, or maybe like a deep green. I don't know. But all no, yeah. I look forward to the next time they come into town. It'll probably be like mid next year.
Yeah.
And
So the trick is to wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait for those seats to drop.
God, 250 for a normal $1,000 seat. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So you definitely scored on that one, man. And yeah, but that is all for our experiences and coming back to WWE and live events.
I still want to go to Cosm because it looks like you're in the ring.
Oh yeah.
So
I mean,
I would rather do that than try to get tickets at WrestleMania, which are like.
Oh yeah, that's like an arm and a leg just to get one
$3 grand, $3 to $6 grand.
Yeah, I mean, I got lucky, got free WrestleMania tickets when it was in Santa Clara because I was working for a company that had company tickets and they weren't using them. Yeah. And luckily, my boss was like, "Here, you want these WrestleMania tickets?" I'm like, "Yeah." Nice. I'll take those. So
cool.
But yeah, man. Hopefully we'll be at an event together one of these days. That would be fun.
Yeah.
But here, whenever it's here. Yeah, I mean, all in all, it was pretty awesome. And everyone, thank you for watching, and we will keep on throwing out these videos whenever we have a chance. And thanks for watching.
All right.
Bye, everybody. Yeet.